Hey everyone, welcome. Today I have all of my July 2023 manicures to share with you. This month was a super busy month for us. We had family that came into town. We went out of town to see some family. We also had Polish and Beauty Expo going on. The garden is going wild. It is at its peak at this time of year. And we also are celebrating 500 subs here on the channel. I am just so taken back, you guys. Oh my gosh. But I did manage to get a lot of manis this month. I got 22 manicures in this month, even though there was a lot going on. I also feel like I did a great job using a lot of polishes. I used 38 polishes to do my 22 manicures this month, and I just love making that dent on my collection. I have a pretty sizable collection at this point, but I did get a lot of use on them this month. So without further ado, let's take a look at these beautiful manis. So this first one is kind of an abstract take on a Patriotic mani. I did use two different polishes. One has stars in it, which is blue, and one is white, which has some red, as well as it does have actual bars, which I kind of had that in my mind as stripes. So like one with stars, one with stripes. And you can see there is definitely some other red elements in here. There's hex glitters of varying sizes, and then this one also has some white baby hex glitters, but I thought they did look really cute together, even though they're super different. They both have kind of a crelly type of buildup, even though this one's a little bit more of a sheer jelly type of buildup. It's not very squidgy, but yeah, really cute, and I did end up really liking this one. This next one took 3 polishes. I loved this manicure. It was such an awesome patriotic mani, but I thought that this would look cool any time of year. It kind of gave carnival vibes. Like, I felt like this could go other ways than just patriotic, and I feel like the stars down the middle could be used with any 2 tones. I feel like it just looks so cool, and maybe even just by itself in one color. But oh my gosh, loved this. I ended up using one of the polishes from my project. This one is Jacqueline by Julep, and it's a really pretty bright orange leaning red, and it has like some shimmery shift in there. Not really strong, but a fiery glow. Really pretty. I paired this with a polish that I ended up restashing. This one was one that I had destashed, and I ended up putting it back in the collection. This one is Saved by the Blue. It does have a pretty nice fill line on it here. This one's by Wet n Wild. It's kind of got a metallic-y blurple glow. It's like just a tone different than the actual base, so it gives it a little something something. And then I went in with this NCLA Shooting Stars topper and placed the glitters where I wanted them. So I did really love this mani, and I would definitely do this again. The next one is one that I've been wanting to wear for quite some time. This one is Pampered Polishes The Magic Has Begun. This one is a beautiful pink crelly with some blue micro flakes in here. They are like metallic shard type flakes. Really beautiful, really pretty. The next one is Cadillacquer's Orchid. I did like this polish a lot, but I felt like I didn't like it on me as much as I could have. I feel like this is one of the polishes that needs a really crisp nail shape, and mine are kind of at a natural, uneven type of shape at this point anyway. So for me, the manicure was like okay, and it's not because of the polish. The polish is beautiful. It's more my own nail shape at the time that I wore it, but I feel like a perfectly square, oval, round nail would look really beautiful with this. My nails were just not so even at this time. The next one is a thermal polish. It's so fun. This one is by Sassy Sauce, and this one is called Why So Serious, Like the Cloud. Really cute. This comes from Polish Pickup's Rainy Day theme back in March. So it was definitely a really cute one, and I just love the color combo. It's like a yellow-green thermal transition from a really pretty purple tone, and there's a lot going on in this polish. Lots of shifty flakies as well as shimmer, and just so many different kinds of flakies. It's really amazing. So definitely loved this one. And I went back to back with that thermal to another thermal. This is a BCB Lacquers. This is a beautiful pine jelly type of polish, and then it transitions into a little bit lighter of a green. But all of those flakies that you're seeing are super fiery metallic looking flakes, and they do shift from that fiery orange golden pink tone to a yellow to a gold to a green, and oh my goodness, are they gorgeous. This one's called Join Me, My Garden Needs Tending, and this one was from Hella Handmade Creations. So beautiful. I loved this, and I felt like this gave such a vibe. It was like a Jurassic Park look, or I feel like it looks like amber trapped in moss. Like, I don't know. It's so pretty, but yeah, definitely love this one. The next manicure also features a BCB lacquer. This is another one I've been wanting to wear for a long time. This one is a super cute Crelly. It is a like baby blue tone with some metallic shreds. There is like a tan metallic shred. It's not quite gold, it's not quite rose gold. It is a true tan metallic flaky, and then there is a aqua blue and a little bit of a darker blue like metallic flaky in there. Here you can kind of see that, and then there is a shimmer, and that shimmer also goes into like a darker blue, almost purple tone on extreme angles. And this one is called Tis the Sea Sun. The inspiration was Florida winters. So yeah, this one's super beautiful, and I was waiting so long to wear this. It was super beautiful on, and I ended up wearing this one with Crystal Knockouts Park Life. This one is a super beautiful tan nude type of polish, really beige tone, and then there is all kinds of little particles in here. There's like green UCC flakes, there's some shimmer, there's like gold, and I love this polish. I have worn it before. It has a little bit of a fill line going on, but together these looked so cute. And I did add some gems to it to accent the colors, and oh my goodness, I loved that manicure so much. One of my favorites for the month for sure. You guys, it's kind of crazy, but I wore another BCB lacquer. I don't know how it ended up being 3 in a row. I was pulling from my summer rack and it just happened, but oh my god, I loved this one so much too. This is a super flaky bomb. It is a purple, like jellyish base with all kinds of reflective in there, and those juicy flakies again. They're so fiery, so beautiful and shifty, and this one was so beautiful. I paired this with a matte top coat. I love flakies with matte top coat, and I finally got around to wearing that look myself. I did even put the matte top coat here just so I could mention it. This is Leisha's lacquer. It's one of the only things I have from her, but oh my goodness, I love the matte top coat from them. This one is scented in a Fruit Loops scent on top of it all, but yes, absolutely love this matte top coat. And the polish is Spook Kirby. This one was from the Polish Gamer box, and I didn't get it originally in the first release, but it was respawned and I couldn't help myself. It was so beautiful, and I'm so glad that I grabbed it because that is an awesome mani. And I might even end up re-wearing this sometime in fall because I did like it so much. This next one I love so much. Oh my goodness. It is another thermal polish, and this one has such a sweet, dainty, lovely little vibe to it. This is another crystal knockout. This one is Astrology Owl. I got this one from PPU Rewind last year, and oh my goodness, I don't know why I hadn't worn it yet. It is such a cute polish, and I can't wait to wear it again. I love pink and blue together, but not only that, this one has the circle glitters, which I adore so much, and it also has stars. You guys, like, oh my gosh, this is my dream Crelly. And yes, it is also thermal. So it's absolutely beautiful. It's got a lot of beautiful elements, and I love it so much. I'm so glad I finally got around to wearing it and hope to get a lot more use out of it before the thermal pigment goes inactive because oh my goodness, so cute. The next one was such a hot, bright summer color. This one comes from the LynBDesigns sticker collection. I love that collection, and I'm so glad to finally be getting them on because oh my gosh, they are literally the perfect summer polishes. Oh my goodness. Look at how bright that is. Like, oh my goodness. Really though. Super bright and beautiful. Juicy flakies in here, and also that hollow flake. So pretty. And oh my gosh, for summer, you guys, can't stop raving about it. This one is called Bling. Super cute. The next mani is a little bit of an odd pairing, but I really love the way that this one turned out. I actually got a compliment from Matt. You guys, my hubby does not pay attention to my nails, but let me tell you, this was a shocker, and it was definitely something that caught his eye. I used Fun Dip by Kathleen & Co. I've been wanting to wear this one this summer, but I still want a full mani-pedi out of it. It's so bright and juicy. I love an aquatic blue like that. And the shimmer in there, that green glow, oh my goodness, I love it. And then I used Dragon Glass by Cuticula, which I've had for a while and have wanted to wear, but I felt like some of those glowing bluish green flakies matched Fun Dip so well that I just had to pair them together to see how it looked, and I actually really liked the way that it looked. So definitely would pair those again. I kind of want to pair them as a gradient and see how that would look, but this one is definitely super beautiful, and I grabbed this one from PPU Rewind last year as well. Okay, y'all, this is the mani of the month. This manicure took so many polishes. This manicure used 7 polishes. And this is the manicure that I wore to Polish and Beauty Expo. So it was a fun one. I had a lot of fun designing this one, and I really love it. So I used all LynBDesigns polishes for this one, except for the black. I used my trusty dusty, old and crusty Angel Heaven polish from, gosh, I don't know. I was like 10, 13, somewhere in there when I got this, and it's old and it's drying up and it's like way down here now, so I'm gonna have to get a new one eventually, but it is a one coat black. I love it, and I use it for like all my stamping and designs like this. But let me show you all of the beautiful LynBs. First, I started with Shantae You Stay. It's one of my very favorite white polishes. It does have a little bit of a gray tone to it, but I feel like it is all of the shimmer that is in there. It's mostly the hollow. There's like a super fine scattered hollow in here, but there is a pink to blue to purple kind of shimmer in here, and I love this. I wore this on my toes for a really long time, and I fell in love with it. I decided to use this as the base, as a white, so I could use this as like a base to a kind of Lisa Frank looking manicure is what I was going for, because the sticker collections by her are based off of her Lisa Frank sticker collection. So I used all of the blue, pink, and purple polishes from the second part of the sticker collection to do the rest of this manicure. So the spots are these polishes, and these are, again, all of the pink, blue, and purple polishes from that second installment of the sticker collection. So I have Bogus, I have Chill, I have Audi, Fresh, and Buzzkill. So those are the polishes I used for the spots. They all have the same finish. They have a beautiful glowy, fiery, flaky in there, and of course those little black speck type of flakes that I love so much. So I couldn't help myself, got the whole collection, and absolutely love them. I do have a video on both of those collections. I will link both of those videos down below in the description for you if you are interested. I just love both of those collections so much. I have really been enjoying playing with them, and LynB also has an awesome rewards program, and I will link my link to her rewards program down below. That will send me some points, but it will also give you some points upon sign up. And when you get enough points, you get money off of orders for her site. So really love that. But all of that information will be down in the description for you. Let's roll into the next mani. This one is a julep manicure, and both of these polishes were in my project polish. I did end up getting all the use I wanted to out of these polishes, and I don't know how well I really liked both of these together. It looked okay, but I was really enjoying this one on its own. I realized that it has this really chromed out look to it. It looks like you have chrome powder over it. I don't know. I just really like that finish. I haven't seen it really anywhere else, and I'm really digging it. So I really liked the polish, and I felt like with as much of this topper as I had left, I kind of wasted it on this. I do really like this look, but I feel like I could have used the polishes otherwise in different ways. But either way, turned out good, and I like both of the polishes a lot, but now I know I like this one best on its own. But I've decided I really just like this one over cream polishes the best. So with the little bit that I have left, I'm going to stick to creams with this one. The next one gives me super Barbie vibes. One of the polishes I used was the OPI Pink Big that I featured in my 15 Shades Inspired by Barbie video. If you'd like to see that, I will leave that down below for you as well. But I used this one with a blue flaky topper. This one's actually a purple flaky topper, or so the name says, but over most things it does look blue. So I paired this with this one because this one has a little bit of a blue shimmer in there, and I felt like these paired really, really well. I loved the subtle glow that I got from the blue flakies in certain lighting, and the pink polish itself is so bright and summery. I just felt like it was such a fun summer manicure. The next one is another one of those polish combos that maybe I didn't like as much as I could have. I put another chromy looking color with a topper, and I didn't like this one. It's just not very good. I like this one a lot less than the last one. The last one turned out okay. This just wasn't it for me. I love this polish on its own. It is the Hershey's Chocolate is Vital polish. This one I really love on its own. It's just so beautiful and glowy. But I put on a topper that I do really like. This is Sea Salt by Sally Hansen's Color Frenzy line. And this one has some hollow shards as well as some small micro glitters, some blue and some like bright yellowish green, and also some scattered hollow. So it is a really nice one, but I just didn't like it paired on this polish. I just want to leave this one on its own if I'm going to wear it because it is really beautiful. The next combo I really adored. I actually did end up getting a picture of this polish before I topped it with another one. That is a Jen & Barry's Prototype from Polish and Beauty Expo. She brought a bunch of Protos. If you haven't seen my video about that, I will leave that down below for you as well. But she brought a ton of Protos that some of them were giving away for free at the Polish and Beauty Expo, and I felt so grateful for the opportunity to get some Protos that were from before Jen & Barry's was even a brand. So that was really cool, but I topped this because it has a little bit of a blue to pink to purple to like a gold shimmer, but it's very light because the polish itself has like a metallic-y pearl look to it, so it kind of drowns out the shimmer. But to give that color back to it, I put on Better Late Than Never, which was a Polish Beauty Expo doorbuster from LynBDesigns, and it has the same shifts. It goes from that blue to pink to purple to that gold. So I topped this on top of here and used it as a topper and loved it as a topper. I ended up putting this on my toes with another polish, so I definitely love it as a topper. Be on the lookout for that though, because I will have swatches for that coming. My LynBDesigns portion of the haul from PBE. But yes, I loved these two together. They're absolutely stunning and definitely were a great pairing. The rest of the manicures for this month were all of my manis while I was on vacay in Idaho. So let me just show you what I wore. I mostly brought minis and juleps just because it's easy to pack. They're small and I know that they'll fit the regulation standard of 1 quart bag of liquids. So yeah, I packed these babies. This first one is just such a glowy one. This is definitely on indie level status. It has this super glow in a blurply base, and I'm in love with this polish. This one is Kayla from the Bombshell collection. I love this polish. This one was really hard to capture on camera. The glow is so elusive. I have had a few tricky polishes to capture on camera, but this one has been the hardest thus far. Like literally I tried in every lighting and it never was quite the same as how punchy and glowy and ethereal looking it looks in real life. I tried, y'all, I tried. The pics just don't do it justice. I mean, they're all right, but I'm telling you, the glow is amazing and I can't wait to get this back on my nails. It's not in my project or anything, but it is a very pretty one. This next one is another perfect summer polish. This one is actually a twin manicure with Suzanne from Suz Cutebutt's page here on YouTube. I will leave her link down below in the description box, as well as a link to her Instagram. You can see her version of this manicure on her Instagram, and I have been having such a fun time doing twin manicures with her. Oh my goodness, I loved this polish too, you guys. So bright. I love it. This is that super bright neon highlighter colored yellow that, oh my goodness, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 coats to get. But this one is a beautiful 2 coats, 3 if you really have a stubborn nail line. But oh my God, I loved the glow of this one. It's just so bright. And there's some flakies in here that are so fiery. This one comes from that same sticker collection, part 1 from LynBDesigns, and this one is called No Duh. This one is absolutely gorgeous. It has those hollow flakes and those fiery flakies, and I am in love with this polish. I just can't stop raving about it. The next one, I had no idea how beautiful this polish was. This is another indie level julep. This one is called Maureen from the It Girl collection, and this one is one of those super aquatic, like ethereal, glowy blue polishes that really looks so different in every lighting, and it has kind of like a beigey gold. It's very interesting. I just love it so much, and yeah. Definitely found a little gem in my collection that I didn't even remember how beautiful it was, so can't wait to wear that one again. The next one is another glowy and ethereal polish. It is kind of a white polish, but it has kind of a pearly, glowy, like seashell look to it. It has a blue glow, and it also has like some pink micro flakies. They are a little bit shifty, and there is some like iridescent glitters in there that go from that pink to like green. So it's definitely really light, dainty, fun polish, kind of a unicorn look. I love it so much. Another one that was kind of hard to capture on camera. The flakes and the glow just try to run away, but here is some good lighting that you can see it in. There is all of those flakies in that glow. Oh my gosh, you guys. I loved this on the nail so much, but it did definitely make a beautiful manicure. It's just hard to capture all of the color and the glow. This next one I need to put into a project and use up. It kind of irritated me. This one I bought from a D-stash and I feel like might have been thinned with polish remover, because it's kind of gritty, like peeled paint in there. Like, I don't know, it's very strange. But it has some really beautiful flakies that are also very hard to capture on camera. I have to put it in that low light. You can see them here, but on the nail, they completely disappear. They just get covered by the polish and it just doesn't work. So to me, this is just a gram of pink and there really isn't any flakies to speak of. I tried very hard to capture them, but they're very hard to see in real life to begin with. So you tell me, do you see flakes? I really don't see many flakes, if any at all. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this polish. It's another julep. This one is Edith from the Classic with a Twist collection. So I just want to use this one up, if anything. I mean, it's a cute color, but I need some flakes on it or something. I mean, I thought it had flakes in it. So this is probably my least favorite manicure, and it's a shame. And the last polish of the month, the polish that carried us home. This is another Proto by Jen & Berries. This is you can see the shimmer there. It's like a pink to gold shimmer. It is a green polish with a beautiful shimmer and a ton of hollow. So this one's a linear hollow with shimmer. Really beautiful. I would love to see a whole collection with this finish. It is gorgeous. I can imagine like a light pastel collection with this finish. That would just drive me wild and I would need the whole collection. Like, oh yeah, daydreaming. But beautiful, beautiful polish. Absolutely loved it. It got me to wear a Kelly green, and I don't wear these kinds of greens very often. So yeah, definitely a fun one, and I really enjoyed wearing it. But yeah, that's everything that I wore for July. Did you have any favorites? Mine probably were the Spook Herbie with the matte top coat, as well as that awesome gem mani with the BCB lacquers and the crystal knockout. I also really loved Astrology Owl. I don't know, I had a lot of really good ones this month, and I ended up rediscovering some that I had totally forgotten about, so that's always really nice too, as well as getting a lot of use this month. But yeah, if you like this video, let me know, give it a like. That also helps other nail polish lovers find this content, and maybe a nail polish that they will love. And if you would like more content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. I am doing a giveaway here really soon. It will be closed August 24th. I will leave that video down below for you if you would like to enter. I've so enjoyed having you here today and hope to see you in the next one. But until next time, friends, thanks for hanging with me.